Finally, the day has come, my friends. The day we've all been anticipating. That is the FOMC meeting that is happening today on the 17th of September 2025, which is the day that we've been expecting to come for a couple of weeks, just so that we finally do put to bed this issue of the Fed rate cuts that we've been rather discussing quite a lot recently. And it's happening today, Wednesday, the 17th of August 2025. And if you've been to Forex Factory calendar, you'll see that the FOMC meeting is right here. It's at 2 p.m. Eastern time, right? So I'm going to read just this just a few lines from the article that I've been reading today. And as usual, this is not financial advice. I'm simply doing this for training purposes only. Pick one here from Auto X Capital. Right. So it says here, will the Fed cut rates on Wednesday? See economic charts that may determine its decision. So let me just come down to this part here, right here. It says the Federal Reserve's rate decision on Wednesday is shaping up to be its most consequential of the year, with most economists predicting the first cut of 2025. The real suspense is over how deep the reduction could be and whether the Fed might signal a broader pivot that could set the course for the rest of the year. And we do know that President Trump has been putting pressure on them, right? So it says here that so far the Fed has resisted calls from President Trump to cut its benchmark interest rate, which helps determine borrowing costs for businesses and consumers. Mr. Trump has pointed to the fact that inflation has remained relatively muted so far this year. As evidence, the central bank has been too late in lowering borrowing costs. But there's a just a short part that I want to read here, which says the probability of a 25% point cut stands at 96%, according to the CME Fed Watch, which relies on 30-day Fed funds futures prices to determine the likelihood. There's only a 4% probability of a jumbo cut of 0.5% points, the tracker says. So we are expecting a 0.25% point cut today, and that will definitely be bullish for gold. Even looking at things such as banks currently are buying gold as a safe haven. So we'll be looking to see what happens today. It all now depends on Jerome Powell and his team. So let's look out for that. And as usual, don't forget to like, share, subscribe. I do try to come with this type of content as often as possible. And that being said, happy trading and be safe out there today. Take care. Cheers. Bye.